Welcome back to Inglés 4.0, the radio show. Let's go! Advanced.
Hello and welcome back to the program, class number 124 today. And as always, we'll get started with a little review of yesterday's material, yesterday's content. We were talking about the structure al final, which in English, quite simply, we say in the end. Or we can also say, when you say al final de algo, we also say at the end of something. At the end of the week, I'm always tired. At the end of the week, I'm always tired. It's true. I am. Yeah. We're approaching the end of the week, and I'm already getting tired. Al final, nos lo pasamos bien. In the end, we had a good time. Okay? Now, if I say, when the concert ended, we went for a drink. Similarly, we could say, at the end of the concert. At the end of the concert, we went for a drink. I woke up when the speech ended. I woke up when? That's right, at the end of the speech. At the end of the speech. In the end, we ran out of money. We were trying to survive for 2 months on our trip, but in the end, we ran out of money. Yeah. In the end, there weren't any tickets left. We were trying to go to the concert, but in the end, there weren't any tickets left. At the end of the night, so at the end of something, right? If we mention the thing, at the end of the night, we were too tired to carry on. We were too tired to keep going. Yeah. At the end of the football match, we went home. Okay. So ask me what we did. At the end of the football match, we went home. What did you do at the end of the football match? Okay. In the end, it turned out to be a budget problem. Yeah. What did it turn out to be in the end? In the end, she turned out to be crazy. How did she turn out to be in the end? Okay. So in the end and at the end of something. At the end of something, okay? Or simply, otherwise, al final, se dice in the end. Okay? All right. Now, the second thing that we saw is, well, the second thing we saw in yesterday's class, in fact, was our translation list. So let's take a look at this. It's time for translation list number 40.
Translation.
All right, yes, it is time for translation list number 40. So remember, when we do these, make sure that you're repeating out loud, doing your best. And this is a review, right? We saw this list yesterday. Okay? So this shouldn't be too much trouble. Well, we saw some of it. We didn't get through all of it, but we saw some of it, and you saw it on the television. So it shouldn't be too much trouble, right, this list. Okay, number 1. Nunca he podido encontrar una cura duradera. Una cura duradera. I've never been able to find a lasting cure. Cure. Like the musical group, The Cure is La Cura, right? The Cure. The cure. Una cura duradera. I've never been able to find a lasting cure. I've found some cures, but they've never lasted. I've never been able to find. Nunca he podido encontrar una cura duradera. I've never been able to find a lasting cure. Number 2. Ello no perjudica mi rendimiento en el trabajo. It doesn't hurt my performance on the job. It's interesting. We say on the job. It doesn't hurt my performance, mi rendimiento, my performance on the job. On the job. We don't say in the job. We say on the job. Number 3. De eso puedes estar seguro. You can be sure of that. You can be sure of that. Number 4. Seré millonario para cuando tenga 65 años. I'll be a millionaire by the time I'm 65. By the time I am, right, with the verb to be, by the time I'm 65. I'll be a millionaire by the time I'm 65. Number 5. Este trabajo requiere rellenar impresos. This job requires filling out forms. So we have a phrasal verb there, to fill out. This job requires filling out forms. This job requires filling out forms. Yeah. I don't like filling out forms. Rellenar impresos, to fill out forms. Phrasal verb there. Number 6. Te volverás loco en un mes, si no antes. You'll go crazy in a month, if not sooner. You'll go crazy in a month, if not sooner. Number 7. Ella trabaja más que antes. She works more than she used to. She works more than she used to. Number 8. Es extraño lo mucho que alguna gente cambia con los años. It's strange how much some people change over the years. It's strange. So it is. It's. It's strange. It is strange. So the it's linked together, well, contracted and then linked onto the word s, onto the word strange, which begins with s. It's strange how much some people change over the years. Number 9. Ahora asumo más responsabilidad. Now I take on more responsibility. Now I take on more responsibility. Number 10. Me enseñaron las fotos que habían sacado. They showed me the pictures they'd taken. They showed me the pictures they'd taken. So they had taken. They showed me the pictures they had, contracted to they'd taken. Number 11. Creo que lo hacen a propósito. I think they do it on purpose. A propósito. I think they do it on purpose. Yeah. Number 12. Si no, no tiene sentido. Si no, ¿cómo se dice eso? Si no. Otherwise, it doesn't make any sense. Si no, no tiene sentido. Otherwise, it doesn't make any sense, right? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. I'll tell you a little story here. There was a guy who used to sell hot dogs, perritos calientes, hot dogs, in my city. At the university that I went to, there was a guy who sold hot dogs, and he had a great name. He called himself the Dog Father. So not the Godfather like the movies, but he was the Dog Father. And the Dog Father, yeah, he had a very successful business selling hot dogs. And he used to have a slogan. He was very entrepreneurial. He was a good businessman. He was always selling. He was always doing things to make money. And he had an expression which was, he said, if it doesn't make dollars, it doesn't make sense. So to make dollars, to make money, hacer ganar dinero, if you can't make money with this, if it doesn't make dollars, it doesn't make sense. But it's a play on words, because to make sense is tener sentido, but also to make dollars, dólares, and cents, because cents also are centimos, so cents, so dollars and cents. But it plays on the double use of the word cents. So he said, if it doesn't make dollars, it doesn't make sense. That was his business slogan. The Dog Father was his name back at my little university back in Canada. All right, we've seen translation list 40. I hope you did all right. Now let's move on and take a look at our expression of the day.
Expression of the day.
All right, the expression of the day today is level playing field. A level playing field. So imagine the playing field being the campo, el campo de fútbol, por ejemplo, the football field. The playing field, the field that you play on, that you have your games on. Now, if the field is even, we say, if the field is level, means it is essentially even, which means neither team has an advantage. Whereas if one team, if the field is on a slope, it's on a slant, it's angled, there's an incline or a decline, one team, I suppose, could have a bit of an advantage. They're running downhill, they're attacking downhill. Right? They'd have a bit of an advantage. But a level playing field means it is completely even. So therefore, all the participants have an equal chance at winning. So it is a level playing field is established when all the participants have an even chance of winning. So we can say this in business. The government says, we have to make sure that all these competing companies are competing on a level playing field. We don't want to make a rule or a law that will give a special advantage to one group or another. We want everyone to have a level playing field. We want to create a level playing field for them to compete in. Right? So we have that expression, a level playing field, which is our expression of the day. All right, here we are in class number 124. I think today the class got off to a good start. To get off to a good start, empezar con buen pie. We have to get off to a good start, and to get off to a bad start, empezar con mal pie. Now, did your week get off to a good start? Did it? Yeah, it got off to a good start. Oh, good. My week got off to a good start. Last week got off to a bad start because I was ill. It got off to a bad start. I got sick. I felt terrible. I had to get up really early, and I couldn't sleep well at night. It got off to a bad start. But this week got off to a good start. Yeah. So did your mother get off to a good start with her project? Give me an affirmative answer. Yes, my mother got off to a good start with her project. Ask me if my day got off to a good start. Kyle, did your day get off to a good start? Yes, my day got off to a good start. Ask me if my favorite hockey team. If you listen to my show a lot, you know that I love hockey, ice hockey. Hockey sobre hielo, it's my favorite sport. Ask me if my favorite hockey team got off to a good start this season. Kyle, did your favorite hockey team get off to a good start this season? Yes, they did. They got off to a good start. They really did. They started well. They got off to a good start. So to get off to a good start, the opposite, of course, to get off to a bad start. Okay?
Vocabulary of the day.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our vocabulary of the day, our 5 words of vocabulary. And the first word today is salsa. I'm not talking about the dance. I'm talking about the the things that I put on my food, for example. Sauce. Sauce. I'm in my sauce today here in the radio station. Well, no, that we don't say that in English, but that expression, I like that expression. I would like to adapt that to English, but it doesn't really. We don't use that in English, but I like that expression. En su salsa, yeah. Chantajear. Ooh, this is a good word. To blackmail. Correo negro. Blackmail. Blackmail. He blackmailed me. I didn't mean to say that. He blackmailed me. To blackmail. Yeah. Yeah. So you're getting someone to do something, but you say, if you don't do it, I'm going to tell them what you did. I'm going to tell them what happened. Blackmail. Yeah. To be blackmailed or to blackmail someone. The next word is heredar, which is to inherit. To inherit. We can inherit things from our family members, for example. Rizar el rizo. We say to split hairs, and I don't like to split hairs when it comes to grammar. People say, what's the difference between this and this? And sometimes I just say, they're very similar. And sometimes I think that's the best advice. People try to worry so much about the rules and splitting hairs that sometimes they lose track of the importance of just drilling and repeating until the structure just comes naturally. A expensas de. We say at the expense of. Now, I don't want to continue this class at the expense of the next radio show. So I'm going to stop now. At the expense of was our last word. I'm going to stop now. We have a little bit more to do with this class, 124, but we'll see it all and more tomorrow. Thanks for listening. See you soon. Bye-bye.